Okay, so now it's time to lift the intensity up a notch. At this stage, you should be working comfortably over the 2 cavalettis. You should be keeping a nice smooth rhythm and remembering to always look early to the next cavaletti. You should be consistently finding good takeoff points, obviously with the odd mistake here and there. Your horse should be obediently staying in a good rhythm and adjusting his stride length when you ask him to. So now we add a 3rd cavaletti onto the circle, which will shorten your reaction time considerably. This will speed up the time it takes you to find a takeoff point and literally take your accuracy to the next level. You master this exercise and show jumping becomes a whole lot easier. Right, so the setup is basically the same as the setup for the 2 cavalettis. You place the cavalettis between 10 and 15 meters from the center of the circle. And because there are 3, they are roughly a third of the circle apart. So basically 3 cavalettis on a circle equal distance apart. Okay, so once again, it's super important to look to your next cavaletti as soon as you can. You want to make this a habit so that you can carry it through to your jumping. You're going to need every second available to find your takeoff spot. Okay, so as well as improving your reaction time and decreasing the time you need to find a takeoff point, this exercise also doubles as an exercise to improve the way you ride a related distance on a curve. So when you start doing this exercise, be sure to count the amount of strides you take between the cavalettis. They're unlikely to all ride the same, so you may need to shorten or lengthen your stride to get them to all ride on the same stride count, which is really good practice for riding a related distance on a curve. You can also play with your line as well, which is something you need to be able to do to master a related distance on a curve. You can start off by going wider and adding a stride. Once you're comfortable with that, you can go more direct and leave a stride out. Now this is the hardest exercise in this series. So if you're struggling, please be patient with yourself and your horse. Be kind to yourself. You're learning something difficult here. Beating yourself up because you're making mistakes is the worst thing you can do. If show jumping were easy, there'd be way less dressage riders. So just keep coming back every time you ride and practice. I promise you it's worth it. All my students find this difficult in the beginning, but I've seen remarkable improvement in their accuracy. I cannot stress enough, this really works. I absolutely, sincerely want to see you succeed. So please just have faith in this process. I swear by this. I know of no better way to improve your accuracy. I do this myself every day to keep my eye in, and of course make my horses adjustable, and to fine tune the dialogue between my horse and I. Remember, this is not only to improve your eye, it's also to improve your horse's adjustability and the communication between you and your horse. So as Ken Farrington says, how badly do you want it? How hard are you prepared to work? Now get out there and put the hours in and become the show jumper you've always dreamed of becoming. Practice until your idols become your rivals.